So I'm super excited for this week's podcast episode because this is actually one of my favorite songs right now. It's not like super new, but I think it came out like this year, I think. But this song called Aquamarine is such a vibe. And I feel like I'm just in a time in my life right now where I'm transitioning. I'm in a new phase that I want to enter. And this song is just so freeing. It's like letting go of like that past version of yourself and just choosing you and like what you want for your life. And I think it's so beautiful and such a freeing thing. And it's such a feminine, like ethereal type of vibe. I love the music video. And the song is just such a vibe, honestly. So I really hope it inspires you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. I'm super keen. So let's get back to the pod. I also got like matcha frio. I love it so much. Honestly, so good. I know I tend to say the words so good all the time, but this is literally so good. Like, I love you so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get in the pod and let's hang out. Peace.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Chill Out podcast. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Kelly, and this is where we talk about life, growth, the absolute chaos of being human, and everything in between, okay? It's a safe space, it's a real space, and today we're diving into something that I've been feeling so deeply lately. So, you know Aquamarine by Addison Rae? If you haven't heard it, pause this episode right now, go listen to it, and come back, because honestly, wow, it's this like dreamy, emotional, kind of ethereal song, but if you really listen to like the lyrics, it's about transformation and self-discovery and stepping into your power. And let me tell you, I am right in the middle of that era, like knee deep in the uncomfortable, weird, exciting, slightly terrifying process of becoming someone new and breaking up with my old self and letting go of the past. And I know that I'm not the only one. So today in this episode, we are unpacking what this song means to me, the messy, magical, slightly chaotic journey of like transformation, how to embrace change instead of fighting it, the power of choosing yourself, and why gratitude literally changes the entire game. And I also want to share with you something that I've started doing this week in terms of gratitude that has honestly shifted my entire mindset. Like, I'm not even being dramatic with you guys right now. I'm being like dead serious. So grab a drink, grab a green tea, a green juice, a matcha, whatever's your vibe, and let's get comfortable, let's get cozy, and let's talk about it. Okay, let's start off with the lyrics that got me. The world is my oyster, baby, come touch the pearl. That line is like a mic drop moment. It's this realization that you are the prize. Like, you have so much to offer, your energy is rare, your presence is valuable, and the world, it's literally yours for the taking. But what's even more important is you actually knowing that before anyone else does. And then there's this part that says, I'm transforming and realigning. This one hits different because it's literally about change, and change is messy, it's uncomfortable. I know personally I'm not, like, change is not my best friend. Okay, honestly, I do not know how some people like change. I get it, like it welcomes growth, but if I'm being honest, it's like it's not my favorite. But you can't, shed old parts of yourself and step into something new and explore different parts of yourself if you're not willing to change. So sometimes you kind of have to get out of your comfort zone in order to actually like figure that out. And it's that feeling of like, what the hell am I doing, mixed with, I know this is heading somewhere good, and that's where I am right now. I feel like I'm relearning who I am, letting go of like old versions of myself and stepping into something that feels more real, more me. But honestly, damn, like it's weird. And maybe you're there too. Like maybe you're in a season where nothing makes sense, where you're outgrowing things, but the new version of your life isn't fully formed yet. And that's hard. But here's the thing. It's supposed to be. That discomfort, that's growth, okay? That's proof that you're shifting, that you're not settling for like the same old. And here's what no one tells you about actually moving on from things, whether it's a relationship, a version of yourself, or even just a situation that like no longer fits. it's not about forgetting. And trust me, I've tried to forget. It's about making peace. You don't have to like erase the past to move forward. You just need to decide that it doesn't define you anymore. And look, I know that sounds easier said than done. Like, trust me, I'm someone who holds onto memories like they're literal collectibles. But I've realized that like holding onto the past with both hands means you have no room to like grab onto the future. And I am definitely a memory hoarder. Okay, I'm a very sentimental girly. I like to keep things because I'm like, oh, there's like a shell from the beach from like 2 years ago. Like, oh, I really want to keep that. Like, honestly, Kelly, no. But I like keeping that stuff because it's like taking a picture. It's a snippet of a time in your life that you're able to look back at with like fond memories. And I love that. So if you're in a phase where you're like struggling to let go, here is what has helped me, okay? Ask yourself, what version of me am I keeping alive by holding on to this? If it's not a version you love, like it's time to release it. Physically, also do something to symbolize moving forward. Like write a letter, burn it, change up like your space in your home, like get a new routine going. Stop romanticizing the past like it was perfect, okay? This is something else that I had to really wrap my head around because what I figured out, and I know this is not life-changing stuff, but it's a realization that I came to, but I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, I spent so much of my time after my breakup, literally with both feet in the past, thinking about like kind of romanticizing the person, and that like kind of kept me stuck in a way because it made me think like, oh my gosh, like he's such a sweet guy, like, you know, all of that type of stuff. You think about all the great memories and like how you guys were together and all of that. But it was keeping me stuck because that isn't the reality anymore. And in order for me to actually move on, I had to really come to terms with the fact that, you know, things have changed. We are not together. You can't keep romanticizing things in the past because it's only going to hold you back. You're still going to remain in this like limbo phase where you can't move on, where you can't start creating the life that you want. And trust me, like take it from me, it's been almost 3 years for me to come to this realization, okay? Because for so long I was holding on to what this relationship was, who this person was to me. And even though it was such a magical time for me in my life, it's over. And obviously that's something that's very hard to like get over. But I'm finally at a point now where I don't want to go back in the past. I don't want to remain stuck in the past. I want to move on. I want to carry on with my life and I want to see what's on the other side. And sometimes you have to make that hard decision to literally just cut off that part of you that existed in that time. Like our minds love to like highlight the best parts, especially when it comes to like romanticizing the past. But remember why you had to move on from a situation in the first place. Remember why you came to this point now where you're like, you know what, I'm actually done. Like I'm tired. I want to move forward with my life. I don't want to waste any more precious time and I want to enjoy my life and I'm just over it. And I feel like when you get to that point, you honestly don't care anymore. And I feel like when a girl gets to that point too, she's completely done. Okay, so let's talk about choosing yourself because I swear this is the key to everything. The more that I step into like this new phase of my life, the more I realize it is my job to show up for me, and not in like a cheesy, you know, motivational type of way. Like actually this is facts. You are the only person who can show up for yourself. Okay, it's no one else's responsibility. So choosing yourself means saying no to things that drain you, even when it's uncomfortable. Trusting your gut, even when it doesn't feel like it's making any sense to you or anyone else. Knowing that not everyone will understand your transformation or the path that you decide to take in your life, and that's okay. It's not anyone else's journey. It's not anyone else's life. Is anyone else paying your bills? No. So why do you care? If you're struggling to choose yourself, try this. Okay, number one is reframe it. So instead of thinking, I don't want to disappoint them, think, I don't want to disappoint myself. The next thing is make a me first list. So every day ask yourself, what am I doing today that's purely for me? The next thing is remember that choosing yourself isn't selfish, it's honestly necessary. The people who truly care about you want to see you step into your power. They want to see you do well. Like last week, I was not doing that great mentally. If I'm being honest, like it honestly sucked. And that's just what it is. Sometimes in life, you just don't feel your best. And I decided like on Sunday last week, I was like, look, I'm honestly wasting my life. I have so much to be grateful for. And if all of these things that I'm working towards, okay, cool. So what if I achieve all of that? If I don't feel happy now in this moment without having those things, then that means that when I get that, I'm still not going to be happy. So if I can't be happy right now in this uncomfortable transitional period, or at any stage in my life, no matter what, then how can I actually be happy when I achieve a certain thing? So what I started to do is, and I know this is probably like so cheesy, but whatever, it actually works, because I started taking my journal, and every morning and every night I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. Whether it's almost the weekend, I'm so grateful, or I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my job, I'm grateful for the morning coffee that I had, it was really good, or the warm shower. Just small things that feel good in the moment that I want to show gratitude for. And it doesn't have to be like this huge thing. It's just like those small moments of like appreciation. And I feel like when you vibe at a level of being grateful, I feel like you open yourself up to like so many good things. And I've also recently taken a major social media break. I don't count YouTube as social media because it's not like a toxic place for me. So everything else I'm not currently on. And honestly, I'm not even lying to you guys, but I feel so good. My mind feels so clear, and I'm not even just lying, whatever. I'm being so serious. Like, I read every night before bed. In my spare time or on the weekends, I take an hour and I honestly just read. And one of my goals for this month is I want to finish this book that I'm reading. It's called Awaken the Giant Within from Tony Robbins. And that's like one of my goals. Like, I am dedicated to finishing that book. So not being on social media for like over a week now is honestly such a positive thing for me, because my brain needs a rest and I want to do things that are more positive for my mind, and I feel like that's so important to do. And reading is so good too. And I feel like just choosing yourself and choosing to do more things is going to make you feel good. I feel like that is so important, and that's what I really want to stress about, you know, sharing this with you, is that start with gratitude. Like, look around and express gratitude for something in your life, because there is always something. There's always a glimmer of hope, always something positive to find in a day. And I find that to be so transformative. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I know it sounds honestly so cheesy and like so overrated, but gratitude, I swear, like when you start focusing on what you have instead of what's missing, your whole life shifts. Okay, your whole mood shifts. Your like vibe is like elevated. Think about it. If you're always looking at what's wrong, like, or what's lacking, or what's not happening fast enough, you're basically letting the universe know that I don't appreciate what I have. But the second that you start noticing the good, the more the good starts to come. And here's how to actually start. Every morning, like, just write down 3 things that you're grateful for. Even if it's just like your coffee being the perfect temperature. Say thank you out loud to yourself, to the people around you, to life. Look at your younger self and realize that you are living in what used to be their dream, okay? Because when you approach life with the world is my oyster energy, guess what? It actually starts to feel that way. So the world is your oyster. Love that. So inspirational. But like, what does that actually mean? Because last time I checked, the world is more like a dumpster fire sometimes. And I'm just out here trying to figure out why my water temperature in my shower is currently cold. And also, like, if the guy at the McDonald's drive-thru window is judging me because I ordered a meal and a McFlurry. If the world is an oyster, that means it's kind of gross and slimy and weird at first. Like, oysters are not immediately appealing, right? You have to like get past the fact that they're kind of strange before you realize they're actually worth it. And somewhere inside, they might be a pearl. Okay, so essentially, life is uncomfortable, life is messy, life makes no sense sometimes. But if you can just get past the weird, slimy part, aka the self-doubt, the overthinking, the texting someone back and then immediately regretting it, you might actually find something really amazing. And I know, it's easy to hear the world is yours and be like, cool, but what if I don't know what to do with it? What if I pick up the oyster and instead of finding a pearl, I just find more problems and maybe an allergic reaction? But that's the point. You're not supposed to have it all figured out. You're just supposed to go for it anyway, because the real difference between the people who create their dream life and the people who stay stuck, the ones who go for it are willing to be uncomfortable for a short period of time in order to achieve what they want. They're willing to try new things, make mistakes, look dumb, and open the damn oyster even if it freaks them out. So yes, the world is your oyster, but only if you stop sitting there staring at it, wondering if you're going to do it wrong, okay? Just crack it open, get a little messy, and take what's meant for you. And if it doesn't work out, there's always another oyster. Music is so beautiful. Like, I think back to certain hard times that I've experienced in life, and I think about songs or albums that have really helped me through a tough time and really helped me through a painful situation or a breakup or anything that really put me down, and how powerful music can be and how healing it can be and how it can help you. And this song right now for me is like, I feel like I'm in my aquamarine era. Like, I'm transforming, I'm realigning, I'm shedding old versions of myself that I no longer want to hold on to, that no longer defines me. And I'm leaving the past in the past. Like, I want to move forward. I want to see what's on the other side. And I'm trusting in the journey of life. And I'm trusting in myself. So sometimes it can seem very scary. Like I said, change is not my best friend. But I'm learning to deal with it and accept it and move on. And that's just life, okay? And use the song. Use different art forms, whether it's like painting or whatever, and try and express yourself in a really beautiful way that is freeing for you and allows you to heal and allows you to be your most authentic self. Because no matter what you're going through, you'll be okay. And yeah. So if you take away anything from this episode, let it be this, okay? You are allowed to change. You are allowed to let go. You are allowed to step into your power and own the fact that you are transforming, and it's okay. It's not that easy. It's not always cute, but it is necessary. And one day you're going to look back at this phase in your life and realize it was the turning point. Okay, you've just had enough and you want to make the most of your life. You want to start attracting good vibes, good people, good opportunities. And the moment that you stopped waiting and started just becoming, that is when beauty happens. If this episode resonated with you, share it with a friend, send me a DM, or like just sit with it for a bit. And if no one has told you today, let me be the first. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Kylie, you're doing amazing, sweetie. Wow, look at her go.
I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. And also, if you want to hang out further, like hop onto my personal channel. I'm just a girl over here trying to take care of her skin, okay? So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe on YouTube. And also subscribe and follow on Apple and Spotify. Rate the show. I love hearing from you. So definitely pop me a DM, comment on this video. You know, comment on things that you do in order to actually overcome challenges in your life or hard times. I would love to hear your own self-care routine or your own ways to like navigate challenges in your life. I'm really keen to learn. So pop me some comments, okay? I love hearing from you. I love you. Okay, bye.